Hello everybody, Nine Does. How's everybody doing today? I had to go to a different location. Neighbors are getting a deck built and it's noisy and they're clicking and banging stuff. So I had to come to the back of the house. So I set up a little office right here. Hope you're okay with that. I want to talk about something that is really, really important. It appears that someone, magic little fingers, decided to take out parts of the Constitution off of Congress's constitutional website. Just get it out of there. And one of them was Article 1, Section 8, which deals with habeas corpus, which means people can file a writ of habeas corpus if they feel like they are being illegally detained. And with what's going on in the United States with ICE and stuff, there's a bunch of writs of habeas corpuses going out because those people are being illegally detained. You know it, and I know it. But other articles of the Constitution are also being wiped out. Let me see here. We have, other than portions of Article 1, habeas corpus, they were very specific in what they took out, as well as the entirety of Article 1, Sections 9 and 10 were removed from the text. Just gone. The Library of Congress maintains a website with the Constitution on it and all the information about all that stuff. With all the annotations and all the new updates and all that stuff, yeah. So a comparison of that page appeared on the way the page appeared on July 17th and how it appeared on August 6th. Not even close. Not even the same. As captured by, they call it the Internet Archive Wayback machine, shows that a large portion of Article 1, the section of the Constitution about the powers of Congress, was removed between those two dates. The page also was archived on July 21st, 22nd, and 24th, but it appears they were blank on all three of those days. So the missing part started about 2/3 of the way through Article 1, Section 8, beginning with the line giving Congress the authority to provide and maintain a navy. After that line, all the remaining sections of Article 1 were missing, which includes Section 9 and 10. No other sections of the Constitution were missing from the website. At the time, people posted about the missing portions. Section 9 lists several things Congress is not allowed to do, and this includes suspending the writ of habeas corpus, which protects people from being detained without reason, and granting titles of nobility. Section 10 lists things individual states are not allowed to do. But I'm thinking somehow will now. August 6, 2025, Library of Congress explained that they were aware some section of the articles were missing from the Constitution on this site. It is said it was a coding error. How convenient. When you've got ICE going around detaining people and everything else, all of a sudden that whole Section 8 part, that specific part is missing. They didn't respond to Snopes or anybody else for any comments on there, but it was a coding error. If it was a coding error, there would have been a lot more missing, and it wouldn't be just those specific to what Trump's trying to do. Remember, he said that he would get rid of parts of the Constitution? Doesn't appear to be that hard to do, does it? And you know what? I smell those slimy, shitty, gnarly little claws of Voldemort Miller all over this. He is all over this. In my heart of hearts, oh my God. Seriously. I don't know for sure, but somehow that stuff got taken out. And he's really good at taking shit out. I'm just saying. So they're doing all this stuff, and it's not that hard to do, obviously. The other sections ban unauthorized state treaties. So if it's not authorized in the Constitution, you can't implement it. So they got rid of that so they can implement stuff that they want in there to do this. Put the thumb on your back a little harder in 9 and 10. This has all been verified. There's about 7 or 8 things. This just happened last night. This was just noticed last night. So they're taking away all the core constitutional safeguards. Yeah. Drop site is the site I initially got this from. Other stuff I got from Yahoo, Yahoo News. The government website appears with, they had an archived version. They try to put that up, an archived version. Left out a few key words there, which means it's null and void. So Article 1, the entirety of 9 and 10 are gone. And that just that habeas corpus about wrongful detention was mysteriously disappeared, like people off the street. Library of Congress didn't respond to anybody for any quotes, but that's what's going on with the Constitution, if you can believe that. So Trump said that he would change the Constitution. He even said that when he was on the road, and he was going, oh no, he won't touch the Constitution. He not only touched it, he totally wiped out all the parts that he doesn't want in there because it doesn't allow him to do stuff. And judges will go, no, you can't go against the Constitution. Well, if it's not there, we'll do what we want, right? All the mags are saying, my state rights, my state rights. Well, when you don't have state rights, what are you supposed to do? Eh? I don't have a table here. You don't have state rights. Oh, Jesus, that almost come off. You don't have state rights. I don't know. So they are taking your rights away. You said Joe Trump would never do that. He won't touch the Constitution. He's not touched it. He's wiping his ass with it, is what he's doing with it. So for 3 days, those sections were blank. Because, I mean, how many times do people go and check that? Go to the Congress website and check on the Constitution, make sure it's still there. I think you better start. Right? Now, one of the other things I thought was pretty funny, I'm going to take this out of here, was Shady Pants is being extra shady. Now, the only reason why Shady Pants is your vice president is because Barron Trump and the 2 Trump lumps there said, oh yeah, pick him. It's the only reason. Even though Vance said, he's the American version of Hitler. That's what Vance called him. All kinds of names. But he's now the Vice President of the United States. So I didn't pay much attention when there was a little side trip there to North Dakota or Montana, wherever the hell the Rupert Murdoch there and his little Murdochs have their big compound. But I got to tell you, there was a little side trip there, and I guess if you're flying over, you might as well stop in for tea. We're here, right? So if I'm a fly on the wall as he's there, I'm thinking really hardly and strongly and powerfully. I'm thinking that the conversation goes something like this. Murdoch goes, so JD, think you'd like to be president? Is that what you want? Do you really want all that? Do you want to be president? Well, I just happen to have a couple bucks. Just happen to have a couple. So we can work on that. And we know Peter Thiel's got your ass, no problem. He's got lots of money. So maybe you should think about that, becoming president. So I think he put the bug in his ear to work out a way to get the big hug me jacket with the long white sleeves on it for Trump, so he can move Shady in there. So I guess Shady finally packaged up his wee little raisins there and decided that he would hold a little conflab of his own at his by the people for the people paid residence there. And Vice President's house had a little dinner party last night. The stars of the guest list were Pammy Jo Blondi, Kashyap Patel, Todd, Blanche, and I think John Saurer, the guy who talks like this. He's done the, he's the one that helped get immunity for the president. So they were all there, and I think they were talking about the big hug me jacket too, and what they could get out of it. But you know, I don't think the Mango Moose Knuckle's going to go quietly into that dark night. He needs billions of dollars. He needs total immunity. He needs that big fancy jet. And he needs the Nobel Peace Prize. So he won't go quietly into that good night unless it's worth it to him, because he don't give a shit about the government, the people, or anything else. As long as he can do what he wants, and the rest are already tearing apart the Constitution. So there's that. So we'll see where that goes. It's getting absolutely apeshit fucking crazy. It's absolutely nuts. That's loud. So, if you're new to the channel, like me, love me, share me. And gotta take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. We're gonna need an awful lot of taking care. Don't you think? We're gonna need an awful lot of taking care. I'm just saying. So anyway, oh, I got another little thing to show you. You can see it over my back shoulder there. I would have Vivi out, but she's way too hot. It's too sticky and hot for her, and the noise is scaring her next door. So until next time, Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. I love you. Hangers on. Ooh, half a heart anyway, because I got my tablet in the other hand. But notice I'm there you go. My heart is full because you're part of my life. Newcomers, like me, love me, share me. Even if you're hangers on, like me, love me, share me. And don't forget to subscribe. Some of you haven't subscribed, but we're getting up there regardless, aren't we? I love you all. Take care of you. Too much noise out here for me too. I love you.